So here in my studio, I had a portable backdrop system, which was just a black bar and a couple of stands. And I would hang this on the stand and put the backdrop roll on here, or put my green screen through there. But the problem with this is once you set it up, you got to take it down because it gets in the way. The tripod at the bottom gets, the stand at the bottom gets in the way. And it's portable. It's good for portable shoots. So what I wanted to do was hang my backdrops from the wall. So I bought a backdrop stand. I bought a Neewer, or Neewer, however you want to pronounce it, backdrop wall mounting kit. Comes with 2 brackets and all the accoutrements to hang your backdrop. So you'd have one color backdrop hanging here, one slid into here, maybe white here, green here, red here, black here, and you hang it from the wall. So you have quick and easy access in your studio to your backdrops. The problem I'm finding out is this is easier said than done when it comes to hanging it. I've got one up. They give you these, and you drill a hole in the drywall, put this into the hole, like this. It would just go into the hole like that. Then as you tighten the nut, this is supposed to expand and tighten against the drywall. So this would be on the inside of the drywall. This would be on the outside. You'd be tightening it. And as you tighten it, this part expands. But what I'm finding is that as you tighten this continues to rotate, so it's never tightening. So when I try to finish it, I bought a ratchet wrench to try to tighten the rest of these with, because right now that's loose. Back to my studio for my 3rd attempt, and it's trying to hang my Neewer backdrop hanger. And this has proven to be quite a challenging task. Well, I'm not a handyman. I'm not somebody that's, I know my way around tools, but I've never been trained or at carpentry or really doing things like that. So I guess the problem I'm having with this Neewer backdrop hanger is that it comes with these screws and these inserts that go in the drywall. They're like drywall hangers, and when you turn the screw, it's supposed to expand these drywall hangers so it sticks firmly on the other side of the drywall so the hangers don't fall off. And I know I'm not using the right terminology, but if you're by yourself and you don't have anybody help you like me, it is proving to be quite a challenge, because number one, when I go to try to screw these screws into the wall, it doesn't matter what I use. The screws turn when I turn the nut. There's a nut that goes over the screw. It's a little like 9mm nut or something like that. And it's just, when I turn the nut, it turns the screw. So I should have put a wrench on the screw, hold the wrench, and then try to turn the nut with another wrench. And it's just a pain in the ass. After watching a variety of videos on YouTube about how to install the Neewer backdrop hanger, I discovered something that we all have in common, those of us who have purchased this backdrop hanger, is that the wall anchors that come with the Neewer system are meant for concrete or cinder block, and I have drywall in my studio, and they do not work, and that's why I have had a horrible time. I've tried 3 or 4 different days now trying to get these screws and these wall anchors to work. So at the recommendation of another YouTuber, I got these. These are, I just got out of Lowe's. You can get them at Lowe's or Home Depot, wherever you want to go. These are triple grip, number 12, 1 by 3 1/4 screws and wall anchor. And it comes with a drill bit. I'm not certain the size of the drill bit. It's a 3, it's an 8. 5/8. I can't read it, but it comes with a drill bit. Nice little package. Tomorrow I'm going to go back to my studio and try to slaughter this puppy because I will get this backdrop hanger hung. Well, I am back at it again in an attempt to hang my backdrop wall hanger from Neewer. And this is, I believe, day number 4 in attempting this. Now, these are the directions that came with the Neewer backdrop kit. I somehow tore these, but they don't show you how to hang it on the wall. So basically, you can just go like that with those. The tube does not come with the hangers, okay? So you're gonna need, I'll leave a link to where I bought the tube, but it's a separate metal tube that does not come with a Neewer kit. But to figure out how far apart to lay this, or how far apart to hang it, this was a big thing for me. I wasn't certain how to do it. You're going to want to get an edge finder and electrical wiring finder. And what this does is if you put it on the wall, turn it on, it'll tell you where the joists are on the wall. Like there's a joist. And if this red lightning bolt lights up, it'll tell you if there's wiring in the wall. The next thing you want to do, now that you've already measured how far you need them apart because you put the hangers at the end of the metal tube, and you measure on the floor, you have to figure out how far down from the ceiling you need to hang the other hanger. So once you get this one up and secure, you're going to go up here with the measuring tape. You're going to measure from here to here. And mine is hung about 6 and 6 3/8 down from the ceiling. So you'll know to put the other ones, 9 feet across, 6 3/8 down, so it'll look even and parallel to the ground. What I did was I measured over, and it was 9 feet. 9.62, 9 feet 6.2 inches, like 9 and 6 3/8 inches. I measured from here over to the other hanger, and then I know that the other hangers coming down from the wall, 6, roughly about 6 3/8 inches. So I measured down from the top here, marked it. As you can see, I marked it there. This is going to be the outside edge of the frame right here. And I'm going to bring this up here. I'm going to mark it with a pen. This is about right there. And you mark each hole with a pen. And the triple grip wall hanger kit came with a 3/8 inch drill bit, as you can see there. Now I'm going to drill the holes. Now before you drill, make sure you have eye protection on. Many years ago in junior high school when I was in shop class, I was at a drill press and the drill bit broke, flew out and bounced off of the metal plate and hit me in the face. You just put your wall anchor in and you just beat it in with a hammer. Backdrop wall mount system holder pole. And I'll put a link to it in the description. But what I did do is I hung a green screen. It's a cloth green screen backdrop from the first tube closest to the floor. You know, it just goes on like this, kind of like a curtain. But the metal pole, all of it works really well. I mean, I don't have a backdrop to display it for, but you put your backdrop roll on here. You just pull this, have it go up, pull this, have it go down, and you're all set. So there you have, there's the Neewer backdrop hanging kit. It took me 5 days to do this, not 5 8-hour days, but 5 attempts at it, because first I couldn't get the wall hangers to work that came with the kit. The metal wall hangers weren't meant for drywall, so I didn't realize that after my first 3 attempts. My 4th attempt, I mismeasured and hung this 9 inches short over here on this. As you can see, the wall hanger's still on the wall there. So I just finally got it up with the help of my wife. Meg held up one end while I did the other end, and we got it hung up perfectly. So I'll show you more once I get my, I've got 2 9 feet rolls of backdrop at home. I've got some smaller ones. I'll bring them in and show you once they're up here. A couple of words of advice on this. Number 1, don't hang it by yourself. Make sure you have someone there to help you with it. Advice number 2, do not use the wall anchors, the metal wall anchors that come with, do not use these. These are not something you can use in drywall. They don't work. At least they didn't work for me. And I know there's at least 5 or 6 other people who tried to hang the same backdrop kit and they try to use these. Cannot use those. You need to get triple grip 1 3/4 inch wall anchors. You can use these in plywood, drywall, cinder block, or brick. And I'll put a link to it on my website so you can see it. These went in really easy. Even though I mismeasured, everything is up and it's sturdy and secure. These will hold up to 61 pounds. I've got 3 tubes of backdrop paper that do not measure anywhere or weigh anywhere near 61 pounds. It's probably, I'd say total, all 3 of them, if they're up there, maybe 15, 20 pounds. So I should be okay for that. And you want to make sure you're not hanging more weight than is necessary for liability reasons. If you have a model standing in front of the backdrop hanger and it falls off the wall and hits them on the head and they sue you, it could be the end of your financial career. Could, you know, it could hurt her or him and it'd be the end of their life or whatever. And I think word advice number 3 and 4 is just take your time. I've spent the better part of 4 days doing this now, over the course of about a month, trying to hang this. It's been a real pain in the butt for me because, you know, the directions are useless in the box. Take your time, think it through. If you get overwhelmed, step back and come back to it another day. So far, it was a lot of work. It was a trying process, but I'm glad I got it because I've always wanted a backdrop hanger. And we didn't want to put them up in my house, in our house, because we would have to put holes in the walls and everything else. I'm probably going to have to pay some type of exiting fee here if I relieve my lease, because I've got holes in the wall in a variety of places. I'm sure the guy that's running from me isn't going to like it. But I would invest in this. I mean, I make fun of Neewer, but, you know, it just took some trial and error. And if you have the stick-to-itiveness, you can get it done. All right, I'm PT Pop with Skating Bear Studios signing off. Have a good day. Bye.